Hey Rockstars, Jon Tota here. Welcome back to another lesson in the Rockstar Learning Platform. We are up to lesson 5. Now we're going to dive into our individual pieces of media that we created through our channel contribution. Now we're going to make it look a little bit better. So remember, lesson 1, we created some content using the channel and contributor feature. If you haven't done that, go back and check it out. Super easy to do. You can get your first video in there in just a matter of minutes. Lesson 2, we invited our first users. Lesson 3, we ran some reports. Lesson 4, we got into the branding of the site. As you can see here, we've got our own banner on there, custom logo, and we really started to make it feel like our own. Well, now we want to go one step further with that content we created. How do we put a thumbnail on it, add some features to it to make it a better experience for our users? This is a really fun part of the training. Let's jump into this lesson now. I'm going to go into admin, and once you're in here, let's go over to content. And one of the interesting things is, while we know that we went into channels to create this content, as you can see, my first video is that one that we created over in the channel. You might have a number of other ones here created because you might have had some fun creating extra videos and sessions. If you click on it right over here, it will bring it up on the right-hand side, and when you click on that, you have this nice edit button. When I go into edit, now I've got all kinds of capabilities here. I can change the title, I can change the media group, I can add additional media groups, but most importantly, let's make it look nice first. So we're just gonna go here and add a new thumbnail. You can drag and drop one here, you can browse your drive, thumbnail ready to go. My first video ever, submit it. Now we've got a nice looking thumbnail on it. We can go and add some more attributes to make this piece of media a little bit more pleasing to our end users. You'll see here learner activities. We're not going to dive into this now, but this is an amazing feature where you can add interactivity in a slide out side panel to make this content a little bit more engaging for your end users. Be sure to tune into a later lesson on that. Here we want to put in a presenter, and make sure you hit tab at the end. That's what makes that tag stick there. And then I'm going to put a tag in here. I'm just going to type in demo. Be sure to hit tab again so it accepts it. But these are really important because it allows end users to search by the tags, also allows you to run reporting by tags. So it's a nice thing to have. Okay, and now you see you have your media group here, your company. You can add more or change that, but we're just going to leave it as the default. This was the default media group that it automatically captured from the channel it was added through. Now you also have the description that was captured from that contribution, and you can feel free to go and change it here if you'd like, but we're going to leave it the way it is for now. And there's some other advanced features there that we're not going to get into. We're just going to update our session. And now we're going to go and add this session that has a thumbnail on it into a new course in our library. So again, we created it through the channel, but now we want to add a course. And we'll call this course My First Course. You can give it a description if you like, but right now most important is just to say yes, you want to publish it. Update that course, drag a piece of media into it like that. And once we do that, we can edit it and we can grab a thumbnail from any piece of media that we added to that course. I'll use that, save it, publish it, and proceed. And now that's going to add a new course to my library, My First Course, that has this very first piece of content in it. Let's go take a look at the front end and see how that looks. I'll go back to user page, click on the navigation here, and now you see My First Course ready to go. I click on that, and I've got this video in here. Click on it, and we can launch that new piece of media that we created in here. Okay. And so that is basically taking you through this very simple process of customizing a piece of media, making it a little bit more visually pleasing to your end users and adding some of those helpful attributes. So that's all we want to do in this lesson. Thank you for joining us. As always, I'm Jon Tota, your tour guide for this training series. Catch us in the next one where we're going to start diving into some of the more advanced capabilities in the Rockstar Learning Platform. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.